had a little idea for a piece, and I tend to run with them when I have these ideas. So it's growing season, it's spring here. I don't know how it feels wherever you're at, but spring is definitely sprung here. And this little fern has seen better days. Don't judge my gardening by this little thing. This was actually, I do dumpster dives on the weekend. And this was actually a dumpster dive last year that I was hoping to bring back. And I still have faith. There's not much else left, but I have faith. I have one little stalk left in this thing. But we're not doing gardening today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to make a little monster that'll sit off the side of your pot right there. I'm doing these art shows coming up, and I'd really like to have, I like to have a lot of these little things. I mean, people live in apartments and stuff, and they love these kind of things. And sometimes, like, you'll have more market for these little things than you will the bigger things. And unfortunately, that's the only reason I can keep this going until, you know, if I ever get a day where the subscriber count is high enough for this channel, I don't have to necessarily think about those things as much, but for right now, I do. So it is what it is. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? I think we're going to, looking for a suitable body for one. That's always a rough part. I hate always going to my silverware, but I think that might be where we end up going to today. It may be that, what have we got? Don't need any steampunk parts for this part. Let's just set these off to the side here. And see this, I used to make little birds like this. And you know, maybe he deserves another life. But we'll have to put a stake on him later. Right now, we're trying to build a monster. It can be a fat monster. Could be. Could be. By the way, I have no idea how this is going to end up. You guys might be watching something just with no reason or rhyme by the end, but or it could be success. Who knows? Okay. So we've got a little body there, and he'll sit there, just kind of be posable, because I actually used a bicycle spoke, which is real thin, kind of posable. So you'll be able to make him fit whatever pot you put him in. And then I'm thinking the first thing we need to do is make him a little face. Now maybe this one, I've never had a long-nosed monster before. Something with like almost a beak on it. So maybe today is the day to have a little long-nosed monster guy. One of my signature things is to give him mohawks, though, a lot of times. And Let's put the Mohawk on first. Let's find something good for a Mohawk. I don't think that's going to be the right shape, but you know what will? A washer. I can build everything around the washer. There we go. Give him one of those guys. Hold it with some needle nose pliers. This stuff's going to be kind of delicate today. This plant may not survive the welding process. Now we need to find the beak that we were talking about. What I think I might do is cut into that washer and make a little indentation for the just to show y'all what I'm kind of striving for here is this is one of my monsters that I had previously done. This one kind of sits up here because I got rid of my motorcycle, so I don't have it no more. In my younger days, I used to have a Mohawk, so I include a Mohawk in a lot of my pieces. This one's I'm kind of going for a different look entirely. But let's see what happens. Sometimes that comes the best part, just like when you step out of your comfort zone and you start doing something completely different that you've never done before. By the way, I had started this project and then Chris came in here and tried to bedazzle my last project, the one with the umbrella, my Tin Man with the umbrella. She decided that she thought it would look better with droplets. I think she finally put that thought on side, but who knows? She may come back later, decide, yes, that is the way I want it. He's got nothing in his head. Nothing at all. I always do 2-inch matched eyes, kind of my style. But I always put them on the same plane. That's the important part to me. And it gives them this just kind of goofy fun, kind of going back to what I said in the last video. This goofy fun thing. You know what? I've got this. I think we're going to make him get a little crazy little bobble. Because there are no rules in this. What we're going to do now is we're going to rebatch here. We're going to get some of these guys here. These are bicycle spokes. And I apparently just released my seat to do all kinds of funky things. I'll figure that out later. What we're going to do this one actually might be screaming out to be a bird. But all right, guys. Well, that's what we ended up with today. Just a kind of funky. I felt creative. I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna show Chris it, and she's gonna critique it and tell me how horrible it is. So, till next time. Thanks, guys.